So for me, I've been having health problems with my tendonitis. I had it since 2012, and I'm still having it today, but it's not as bad. Because I was trying to find answers of why I still have my tendonitis. I saw a physical therapist, an acupuncturist, a chiropractor, a regular doctor, massage therapist, all these experts, and I couldn't find the reason why. And I knew Feng Shui. Then I looked up into Feng Shui that it could help with health, but I didn't know that it could also help with your wealth, your relationship, and health. So that's the main reason why I got into Feng Shui. And the Feng Shui is helping maintaining my arms and lower back because the new apartment that I'm living at. So before I took the course, I was living with my parents, but now I'm living by myself. So the bedroom, I barely sleep there because this year the annual 2 is there. I thought I could handle it, but I could only do it for 3 days. Then after that, I felt my back pain coming back. So I just keep, so pretty much that room is like empty. I barely use it. And I know the year before, I don't remember the combination, but I pretty much sleep in my living room most of the time. Because those are my two options, or I sleep in the closet or in the bathroom.
Oh no.
Which are like my good combos. Um, so that's the main reason why I started the feng shui journey. Because I wanted to find a natural way of healing my body, and I want to know like the cause of my feng shui, of my tendonitis.
Yes.
Um, so and I was doing research on
Yeah.
feng shui to see like what could I do, but they were all fast food feng shui. One feng shui expert mentioned something about the toilet bowl, and she recommended putting a mirror, like reflecting the toilet bowl. I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I was skeptical on who I should learn from because I want to learn the real stuff the right way from the very beginning. Because I know we had a few students in my course that already ingrained the other fast food knowledge into them.
Yes.
So it was hard for them
Yes.
to ungrain that.
Yeah. Unlearn it.
Yeah,
Yes.
unlearn it. So, but then eventually I found your YouTube channel. Then I watched like all of pretty much the majority of your YouTube channel. It's like, oh, this is interesting. And so it's nice to know that there's someone actually reliable and truthful. And you help break down the myth of like the fast food. And during this course, I felt that it explained more of the why you cannot just answer all of the questions on the live
Yes.
stream. There was so much information.
Yeah, because some people get mad at me. I get emails and comments. They're like, how come you don't answer my question during the live stream? And I tell them, because I don't have all the information to even give you a recommendation, right? Would you get a medicine from a doctor who doesn't do the tests first? So, yes. So George, right from the get-go, really made use of our graduates only Facebook group. Can you talk to us a little bit about that, George?
I like the face group just because it's helping me reinforce what I learn and also give me like the double check to make sure that I'm learning the information correctly.
Yes.
And if other people have posted some questions, it also reinforced me to like, oh, I know that answer. So I could like learn it and type and respond it. And it gave me more confidence of my knowledge of the feng shui because I didn't know this could be a business and I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to go that route. But like it gave me like another potential option of finding what I want to do, not like the 5 to 7 jobs or like the 9 to 5 job, which is very helpful. And during the course, it was, I got like super tired. So, so I had more questions, but I was afraid if I asked them, I couldn't absorb the information. So, so the Feng Shui Facebook group is very helpful to answer like any post questions
Yes.
that you had or like didn't think of while having the course.
Yes.
And it's, even though it's like $2,000, but that's like for worth your whole life. We're with this group.
And George actually flew to Toronto. George is in the States. He actually flew to Toronto. He also, so he had to pay for airfare and accommodation. And that was the last in-person one before the COVID lockdown in Toronto. So George invested even more than those who have the online option. But he, you know, and I see in the Facebook group that the questions, either you post the questions or the other students post the questions, I can see who's starting to absorb it, who's starting to need, you know, further guidance, and things like that. So I really appreciate your presence in the group. Actually, it was.
Thank you.
And I tell the students, I'm in the graduate group every day. I'm looking at the thread, but I'm not answering every day. Because I wanted to see other students come up with their questions, I mean, their answers. So I'm more there, but I jump in when something goes a little off track. I'm like, no, okay, stop thinking this way. This is and guide you guys back. It's like, I don't want to use the analogy of you guys as the sheep, but I'm the shepherdess. You know, if one sheep is starting to like go off the cliff, I'm like, no, come back to the herd. So, but thank you for that. I really love the energy in there.